Well, hello everybody out in YouTube land. I'm just out for a quick ride on the bike, and guess what? I'm testing audio again. Yeah, I've altered the position of my microphones and done a bit of work on them as well actually. I've stuck them in the cheek pads. I was kind of getting sick of getting my nose tickled off dead cats, to be honest. Yes. So, like I say, I've stuck them in the cheek pads. And what I've done is had some wiring from another Senna product. Can't remember what they call it now, Senna tube or something like that. So I've butchered that and attached a 3.5mm TRS jack plug onto it, which allowed us to attach a couple of Senna microphones to it. It had a microphone socket and a headphone socket, but it was just the same, you know, just two wires, you know what I mean. So I've arranged them so that they're sort of like stereo, you know what I mean. Yeah. But because there's plugs, I can remove the the cheek pads at will, and of course be able to install the microphones in the cheek pads and then connect the microphones up with the connections off the that Senna wire, or that Senna harness, we'll call it, Senna harness. So I don't know if it's going to make a massive bit difference. You know, you're going to hear some noise, but you're not going to get any direct wind noise, I wouldn't have thought, because I've buried them deep in the foam of the cheek pads and cut a little slit in, and you know, buried all the wiring and all that sort of carry on. There's no discomfort in the cheek pads at all, you know, so that's a good thing. But you're still going to be able to hear the noise of the wind around the helmet and stuff, I would imagine. You can't get rid of that without you know, going into audio and, you know, removing that particular thing. But it won't interrupt with with my voice, I would have thought. I've still got a chin sock on. I might try it without the chin sock. I might stop somewhere and try it without the chin sock. But yeah. Yes, we're messing around with audio again. I definitely don't want to go down the route of actually, you know, during production, you know, processing the video, removing noise or anything like that. That'd just be a fucking ball ache, that, like. I couldn't. It's bad enough as it is, you know what I mean, editing videos and stuff. You know, it is quite an involved process, although without the two cameras it's a lot easier at the moment. Maybe I will dump the the other camera. It's a pretty cold day. It's a beautiful day though. I have to come out on the bike, like, I've got other things to do, so I won't be out long. I'm just planning to head up towards Silloth sort of area, I think I'll head up to Silloth. Yes. And I think everybody else will probably have had the same idea about going to Silloth. I was going to do a longer trip out towards Brough in Westmoreland, but you know, like I say, I've got a lot of stuff to do today. But what a gorgeous day. Like, I had been invited out to dinner by my brother. It's actually, well, my two younger brothers actually, because they're twins. And I was going to go out for dinner with them, but with it being such a nice day, I just thought, I want to get out on the bike. Just gotta get out on the bike, man. Yeah. So happy birthday, sorry, to my brothers, or two of my brothers. Yeah, so what to talk about? Well, obviously the elephant in the room at the moment is Ukraine and what's happening there with the Russians invading and stuff. I think this was always going to happen since 2014 when that coup happened in Ukraine, which is what it was like, you know, at the end of the day. The legitimate government of the Ukraine was booted out because they decided to side with Russia from a financial point of view, spurred on by the West, of course. Russia was always going to, you know, take revenge, well, not take revenge, but, you know, restore the status quo from their point of view. They still haven't sorted this bloody roundabout out, eh? Yeah. Like, it's a bad situation in Ukraine, no question. I don't think we'll see any boots on the ground from the West. I don't think that's a line that will cross. In fact, even if Russia went into Lithuania and places like that, I doubt the West will do anything. You know, they just haven't got the wherewithal now. You know, they're too busy wondering what fucking gender they are, or what bloody colour they are, or I don't know. Yeah. I think it'll wake a lot of people up to be more self-efficient or self-sufficient when it comes to power and that sort of thing. I think China's already kind of sided with Russia, have they not? It was never a clever thing to get most of your power from your main adversary. Anyway, prayers to all those people in the Ukraine fighting at the moment. War's never a good thing. Oh, that's somebody's car's overheating or something. Or has there been an accident? Doesn't look like it. And as you can see, it is a gorgeous day. It's beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, I think a lot of people have had the same idea as myself. It's sunny, let's go to Silloth. This road is starting to feel a bit wrecked these days. Of course, it's about midday, so the roads will be crowded with people going for Sunday lunch and what have you, I should imagine. Nothing wrong in that. Nice to have a Sunday lunch. I won't be having one myself this week. But yeah, I would normally cook a Sunday lunch. Yeah, can't beat a Sunday lunch. Lovely. See where this traffic goes. I dare say a lot of it will be going the same way as me. Wait for it, Mr. BMW. Wait for it, lad. Probably these bloody indicators. Confusing him. I'm starting to get sort of warm to this bike, you know. I'll never warm to its looks. It is one ugly duckling, like. But from the point of view of riding it, it's quite a nice bike to ride, really. Again, the riding position doesn't suit me, like, you know, but you know, being bolt upright, like, it's yeah, it has its advantages, you know, from the point of view of being able to see further and that sort of thing. And the bigger the frontal area, let's face it, you know, people are going to see it a bit easier. Hands are cold though. Yeah, I'm missing those heated grips. We're missing those heated grips. I haven't brought any other camera equipment with us today, so I won't be doing anything off the bike or anything. But, yeah. I was going to put a secondary camera on, but there isn't a power point on the bike anywhere, which again is another thing I'd have thought they'd have put on a bike like this, you know. Again, no doubt it is available as an accessory. In fact, I think inside the boot, we'll call it, the tank, or the space where the tank is, there is a bit of rubber I think you can pull off and put a USB port in there. You know, I did have a look to see whether it was actually a USB port, but it wasn't, like, so. What a gorgeous day though. I thought I'd lost the pardon me, let's try that again. I thought I'd lost the dog yesterday. We were out on our usual walk down at Crosby on Eden, walking along the river, and there's a lot of shotgun noises from across the river, and he took off, and I think what he's done is hid under a bridge on a stream that goes into the River Eden around where we walk. Because when he did finally show himself, he was soaking wet like, so I assume that that's what he's done. But I thought he'd run across the fields and, you know, gone into, well, try to get home, and of course going home he'd have to cross two fairly busy roads, you know what I mean, so I was absolutely beside myself, like. I should have really kept him on the lead, really, as soon as he started to, you know, show signs of nervousness, like. But you live and learn, I suppose, eh? But thankfully he was alright, like. But I thought I'd better put him in the shower when I got him home, because he was stinking from being in the beck, like. Yeah, poor little bugger, like. One incident, bloody fireworks. One little incident, and now he's got a bloody phobia against loud bangs and stuff. And that's such a shame. You're still getting a lot of noise across the helmet, like, and this bloody screen. Yeah, it's all there, you know, feel it right in my face, like. Probably a bad time to be changing my audio and testing my audio. It'll certainly be a good test of it anyway. 70 mile an hour, it's awful, like awful noise. I'm gonna have to stop somewhere and put me my undergloves on. Mud on road, eh? This seat isn't very comfortable, you know. Starting to feel it today. This is Waver Bridge. And the stream that we've just crossed is the River Waver. Looks like there's more people heading towards us than people heading out towards Silloth. The big long straight. The big long straight. A lot of people take advantage of this straight, myself included. So for overtaking slow vehicles, wagons and such like. What else do I like about this bike then? I like the motor, like, I do, you know what I mean? It's low revving, but once you start to get used to it, it really does grow on you, like. It's not a bad engine at all. Not a bad engine at all, like. God, this is a rough bit of road, this, eh? It's bad enough in the car. On the bike, it's bloody awful, like. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off here and have a little run round the island. It's been a while since I've been round the island, like. They call it the island, it's not actually an island, but it's where the Anthorn masts are. I think I've mentioned it in previous videos. Oh bloody hell, missed me turning. Never mind, I can turn up here like as well. It's just easier that way. It definitely doesn't like third at 30 mile an hour, this bike. That'll probably be the first time you've heard the motor on this excursion. All you'll have been hearing is the wind noise past my helmet. This is Home Cultron Abbey, as it used to be before it was before it had its back doors kicked in during the is it the devolution of the monasteries? Devolution? Devolution? I don't know, whatever it is. Whatever it was that Henry VIII did to them. Oh, yeah, bugger. Lovely day though. Shame I can't stay out a bit longer, to be honest. Oh god, I've done it. I'll tell you what, I want to put my gloves on anyway. But I actually missed the corner there. I've done it before and all, like. Put these other gloves on. While I do that, you can look at the bike. Those that are interested in the NC750. I still can't get away with it. Even in this sunshine, it doesn't look so great. Yeah. Don't get us wrong, it's not the worst looking bike I've ever seen, but you know what I mean, it's not it's just not to my taste, that's all. Just not to my tastes. I guess I just like bikes that look a bit edgier. Mind you, I never used to like the look of the Hayabusas until the new one came out. I do like the look of the Hayabusas, like. There we go. Big fat hands. Aye, that corner there. I was letting the girlfriend at the time have a drive of me MR2 when I used to have an MR2, Toyota MR2 that is, and she went straight on there. I vowed to myself that I would never do it. Well, that's paid to that promise to myself. All the cyclists are out. Can't blame them, like, it'd be a perfect day for cycling today. Cold though, but it'd be nice to see whether this audio is any better. I can't imagine it will be that much better, you know what I mean, but certainly from the point of view of not having fur in my face, obviously it is going to get better, or it is better, should I say. Little moment off the bike has helped me arse nicely, mind you. Nice little village. I like the church here. Might have to visit it sometime or find out some things about it, as it looks really, really old. Might have a little stop just to show you when we go by. See what I mean? Looks like it's got a peel tower and everything, like. Stop briefly here. It's quite a stalwart little building, isn't it? What a place. Yeah, I'll have to come here sometime and investigate that way. Well, that's definitely a peel tower. Of course, being so close to the Scottish border, a lot of the older buildings are well fortified. You know, a good example would be Drumbuff Castle, the farm that is. Whippy Scampy, anybody? side wind here from the south, I think. More cyclists. Standing water there, eh? We have had a lot of rain, like. Nice one. Coming into, oh god, what's it called? Kirk something or other, Kirkbride, that's it. Kirkbride. There's a lot of Kirk this and Kirk that around Cumbria. Kirk meaning church. Oh dear, what we got going on here? Hey. Motorcyclist, anybody we know? Right. Oh, a bit of a flood here. Yeah, looking out, getting soaked. Yes, we're getting soaked. A bastard that actually, because I did just clean my boots the other day. All them birds flying. Wow. Here's something though, the suspension on this isn't as compliant as what you would expect it to be. expect it to, you know, be pretty comfortable, you know, but it's quite juddery on surfaces like this. Of course, with the judderiness comes that throttle statchiness, you know. Anthorn, the village of. There's an old tractor now. Which is a bit of a shame, that, with the judderiness, because it's going to get a lot more juddery. Juddery. As we go around the island, particularly. Tides out. And there's the Anthorn masts in front of us, as you can see there. I assume you can see them. Oh, a couple of lurchers on the marsh. Oh, it's windy. These horses. That's a nice view. Looking over to the Lake District. Road ahead closed. Oh no. Let's see what the crack is. Might have to go back by there's one coming through at a rate of knots. Maybe we will be able to get through. We'll see what the crack is. Some masts, aren't there? Oh, that's new. That thing that looks like a guillotine. I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe there's been some damage caused with the storms that we've had recently. These buildings that you've seen, if you haven't seen them on the channel before, these are test firing butts from the old naval air station that used to be on here. where this road is closed from, if it's closed. This is Cardernick, and it's still telling us that it's closed. There's another sign telling us that the road's closed. Let's go and see what the crack is. See if we can get through. Oh, it's not closed for the hound trailing, is it? There's another sign down here telling us it's closed. Mind you, they've actually repaved this, looking at it. This used to be dreadful, this road, like. And especially down by where next to this farm, you know, the road surface was practically gone. 14th of the 2nd for 2 weeks. Might be open then. It's the 27th, isn't it? Obviously been doing some repairs here. Glad they took the gate off here, like, and put the whatchamacallit in instead. Oh, we're on brand new roads, look. So this is obviously what they've been doing. Surprised that they managed to get it done on time. On schedule. On the old crappy road now. Quite a clatter. Let's see the old viaduct, what's left of it. A viaduct that used to, rail viaduct that is, that used to go across the Solway. I did a video on that if you're interested, on the viaduct. Oh, look, a lot of people down by the sea. Very nice. I was going to have a park up here and have a tab like, but it looks pretty busy. Yeah, bits will do. Right, I'll see you shortly. So we're back. We've filled our lungs with fresh air. Cheers, Sandy. Oh, I tell you what I forgot to do. I forgot to set me chin sock off, but never mind. So this little village is Bowness-on-Solway. Ooh, pussycat. A suicidal pussycat. And I've left one of my pockets open. God. We've got another road closed sign. We're going to get redirected round to Glasson. Get this bloody try again. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop, close my pocket up. I don't want to lose anything out of my pocket like. Yeah, nice run along the Solway estuary. Obviously why the road is closed. They're still doing works on it. hopefully we can get through. Got a little squilly on the whatchamacallit there, on the gravel. Have to keep an eye out for that. Roads round here are falling apart like. Look at that. What a lovely view. I used to walk the dog here quite regularly. And I probably will when the weather gets a bit better and stuff. When the summer comes, because he does like it out here. He likes to run on the sands. He doesn't like it as much as Silloth though. He loves going on Silloth West Beach for a run. Well, Silloth West Beach, he only has good memories of it. He's never had loud noises, bangs and that there. These roads are bad. This is Drumbrough Castle here, fortified, Drumbrough Castle Farm. It's a fortified farm. Oh, getting that windy today. Quite a southerly. was going to point out the arrow on the marsh there, but you can't really see it. Never mind. Yeah, that's a long boring bit of road that. I think I've said in other videos I used to cycle on here as well. It used to be dreadful, especially when you had the wind against you. God, it's quite stiff, this suspension, eh? Hawthorns. Not supposed to affect the motorcycle tyres. Right away. So this is Rough Bystands. Edward the First died here. Again, I did a video on that one as well. And there's all the people walking the Hadrian Wall walk, I would say. far away from home now. Yes, coming up on Monk Hill. Stuck behind a lot of cars. They'll be all going for dinner somewhere, which incidentally is what I'll be doing as soon as I get in the house, making some dinner. I've got some minced beef, so I'll probably make curry, I think, today. Monk Hill. So lads and lasses, YouTubers, been watching this, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. I know it's been a bit of a nothing video, basically dig of this, dig of that, dig of this, dig of that, but like I say, I'm really just testing audio, you know, seeing that these mics are working. Well, I know that they're working, but I mean like that they work without causing too much wind noise. Yeah, so like I say, if you've been watching, it's much appreciated. Look after yourselves and the people you love. Take care out there, ride safely, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. So in the meantime, peace out. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window?